Welcome back to the Alphaville-project concerning the upcoming symphonic album, Eternally Yours. In this episode, I want to ask you about the song Elegy. And Elegy is one of Alphaville's, I would say, most melancholy tracks. And how do you personally deal with difficult times?
Well, first of all, concerning Elegy, the lyric is not written by me, but by Jenny Diamond, a close friend and a great lyricist and poetess. And when I read this poem, Elegy, originally it was a poem, I was deeply impressed, and we wrote music for this lyric, which is for Alphaville is not the regular way. Normally we have music and then I write lyrics once I have an idea how to sing or whatever. So this time we composed the music alongside the words of the poem, which was an interesting journey. And the story of the poem, as much as I understand it, is it's a story of a journey, through a lifetime. And your question concerning difficult times is, well, pull through. I mean, I have very simple solutions for personal problems. I mean, personal problems that concerning myself. I have a deep understanding for personal problems of other people, and I know that life can be very, very difficult and problematic, and it takes a lot of understanding and capability listening, what people have to tell you. I also have problems in my life, and I never talk very much about it, and I try to find solution myself for those kind of problems, and I treat myself quite tough.
Would you say you get that from your dad? Because before you said that your dad never talked about his problems.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it has something to do with that. But I never thought very much about this. I mean, naturally, the father figure for a son, the father figure is really a big thing. And in many respects, my father was represented an image, that I try to follow. Not very successfully, so I mean, I was the black sheep of the family. My father thought that, I mean, he had a company and he hoped that one day I would go and doing his position in this company, and I was completely incapable in doing some things like that. I can't handle money. I'm terrible in organization, and also, I had absolutely no interest. I mean, I was very much more interested in arts and things like, more literature, film, music, all these things when I was a kid, and that never really changed. So, yeah, problems, difficult times.
Don't exist.
One day, those difficult times will be over. I mean, there's no doubt about this. I think that everybody should think about that. That when you facing difficult times, they will be over one day.
So, is that what helps you in those times? Thinking of that, or is there something else?
This is my experience. It doesn't help very much sometimes.
But is there something that you do when you feel overwhelmed by life, or I don't know, maybe you take a walk, or you
I try to find a solution. I'm trying. I never run off. I try to face it and then to find a solution for the problem. If there's no solution, then I have to accept the situation.
Yeah. Do you have any comfort artists or songs that you like to listen to when you feel a bit sad or down or anything like that?
I think of Mendelssohn sometimes. I mean, Mendelssohn for me is one of the greatest composers and musicians and musician. That I mean, he's a star in my personal firmament, and it's actually not so that I have to listen to his music when I'm sad. I mean, I listen constantly to his music, but not especially um, when I get into troubled times or so. Um, it's okay if I think about his music. So and yeah, I have a very deep relationship to him. It's something like love. Although I don't know very much about his. I mean, I know what everybody knows about his life.
And what about the symphonic version of the song? Do you feel like the orchestra added something to the song that wasn't there before, just by playing
In this
it?
case, not very much, because I mean the original demo version was already very symphonic, and we basically replaced all the synthetic instrument by the orchestra, but the orchestra played exactly what was originally arranged. So it just became more perfect in a way, but it didn't change very much. And again, what I also what I very much like about the song are the backing vocals, which are sung by your mother.
Ah, is it this song? I told her about that actually. I was like, yeah, you're also on the album. And she was like, what? I'm on the album? Why am I on the album? I didn't do anything. Like, yeah, you took the backing vocals from, I don't know, when you recorded them.
From the old version, and
Like, yeah.
it's still, I mean, it fits, they are perfect, for this. They have also a solo part in the song.
Is it the man, is it the song where there's like a man on a hill or something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I listened to that and it was, yeah, that's gonna be amazing. Awesome.
The spring is in the air.
The song is about all summers that I experienced at that early times, between 1976, 1979, 1980. There was some great magic about these summers, and West Berlin, as it was called.